Okay, so the rule basically says that you get the so the rule actually says that you get the indice, bring it down the front. Okay, so here it is. Here it comes down the front, and then you take one away from the indice, and then you times by the derivative of what's inside. That's the f dash x. Okay, so let's just apply the rule. So you bring the 4 down the front, take one away from the indices, so 4 minus 1, and then times the derivative of what's inside. So the derivative of 2x plus 1, so it'll be 2, because the derivative of 2x is 2, and the derivative of 1 is 0. So it's like 2 plus 0, so it's just 2. 2 times 4 is 8. So you multiply the two numbers that are outside the bracket. 2 times 4 is 8, and then you have 2x plus 1 to the power of 3, because 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay, so with this next one here, 3 comes down the front, and that will just multiply the 2. So 2 times minus 3 comes down the front. 5x minus 3 to the minus 3 minus 1. And then you just times the derivative of what's inside. So the derivative of 5x minus 3, 5x will go to 5, and 3 will go to 0, so it's just 5. 3 times 5. And you've just got to multiply all of the numbers together. So 2 times minus 3 is minus 6, because the order of multiplication doesn't matter. So you group all the numbers. Minus 6 times 5 is minus 30. So that'll be minus 30, 5x minus 3 to the minus 4. You can leave it in index form. If you got it out of index form, the minus 4 just means you bring that down to the bottom. So it's 5x minus 3 to the power of 4. Okay, looking at this next one here, the first thing that you need to do is get it into index form first. So this needs to come up to the top. When it comes up to the top, it becomes minus 3. So then when you differentiate that, the minus 3 comes down the bottom, and you times the minus 4. Minus 3, you take away 1. Then the next step is just to multiply by the derivative of what's inside. So the derivative of this is 3. Okay, so looking at this next one here, it isn't in the correct form. So what you need to do is you need to bring it up to the top, which we did there. Okay, and then, yeah, so we bring the number down the front, the minus 3, take 1 away, times 3. Now, then what we need to do is we need to group all the numbers together. So multiply all the numbers. 4 times minus 3 is minus 12. Minus 12 times minus 3 is minus 36. Minus 36, 3x plus 2 to the power of minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4. Okay, so you could put it without the negative indice by bringing it down to the bottom, which is 3x plus 2 to the 4. Okay, so looking at this one, bring the 5 down, take 1 away from the indice, times the derivative of what is inside the bracket. So the derivative of x squared plus 3 would be 2x, because the 3 goes to 0 and the x squared goes to 2x. Multiply the numbers that are outside. So 5 times 2 is 10, and then x, so it's 10x, x squared plus 3 to the power of